Payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying.
おい、おっと。胸ナイス。
His 16th.
はい、どうも皆さん、ご視聴こんばんは。KD ゲームズのクリボーです。ということで、MLB THE SHOW やっていきたいと思います。さあ、オールスター前の最後の2カードですね。
Number 24, former first-round pick.
さあ。
One down. And now Tanaka. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Garcia settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
Well, let me say when he hits number 400, that's really special. Not even 70 players in MLB history have done it. Al Kaline didn't, neither did Joe DiMaggio, Larry Walker, Jim Rice, Orlando Cepeda, or Tony Perez, and all of those guys are Hall of Fame sluggers.
Go ahead run on base, Kyle Teal. To first, and they've got him picked off. Tries to get back and save. To first, and he breaks for second. And they almost got him, but he's back in time. Runner goes again. In the air, right field. Makes the catch. Chance to double the runner off first. And he's out. Couldn't get back in time there. One away with a runner at third.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at third, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Battling here as he fouls it away. The 1-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Yep, that ball went out.
Base hit into center field. In to score from third. It's an RBI single and a 2-1 ball game now. One out man at first. Quick move to first. Tanaka back in on a dive. First offering. Runner goes. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. That's a base hit. Not in time. He's safe.
Definitely found the perfect spot. Those can be hard sometimes. We talked about in left field. You're kind of anticipating cheating in for a ball.
Runners on the move. In the dirt. Blocked. No throw. Double steal. They're both safe. So two in scoring position with one out. Munetaka Murakami.
Munetaka Murakami.
Towards first. Pasquantino. Down two away as they get a run across. Tanaka steps in. They've got the edge, but the job is not done. He's looking to keep the line moving.
Yeah, nothing wrong with a little insurance, Boog.
A changeup missing, and it's 1-0. Tanaka needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Man aboard on the leadoff single. Kyle Teal steps to the plate for the White Sox. Step off throw to first.
He's in there.
Tanaka back on a dive. Runner on the go. That one lifted to left. Hat coming on. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Play goes to first now, but he's back in.
危ねえ。
These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. So a man at first. And up next for Chicago, Munich, runner on the go. Lifted in the air, right field. Caught, and the runner's dangerously far from first.
今一つ伸びがないですね。
Dustin Harris. Here comes the pitch. There goes the runner from first. Chopper right side. Jazz tosses to first, and that's the third. Tanaka steps in. Late game opportunity right here, singing a knock to change everything.
Yeah, this is really where composure matters.
8回に5点取られてる。
Stay in the moment and deliver.
A little out front there as he swings through it.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Man at second. On the ground, right side, Chisholm. Off balance throw, in time. That was a productive play as the go-ahead run moves up to third.
まあ展開的に相手が有利なのはあそこで点が取れない時点で
One-run game here today. Your final score 7-6. A one-run extra inning win. Number 24, a promising Tanaka digs in. He's up against an 85-plus rated arm, which basically means good luck.
Yeah, Boog, if he reaches base here, somebody better start checking for controller cheats.
That one fouled off. The White Sox could really use a win here in the thick of the postseason hunt.
Ball one. And every game seems bigger once you get past the All-Star break, Boog. Some teams get paralyzed by that pressure, but the best teams rise to the moment.
Pitch misses there.
ラッキー。
That's inside. Lee gets his lead at first with nobody out. Sliced hard but foul. Payoff pitch. And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
The 3-1, and they're all loaded up.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
宗隆、村上、満塁、ノーアウト。
Here's the 0-2. Popped up. Infield fly call there.
俺の先発でそんなバッティングしていちゃ。
And now it's going to be Brooks Baldwin.
2点くらい入ってくれ。
The 1-2. Witt flips it. There's
うわー、ラッキ
in
ー。
time.
非常にラッキー。
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. This is Willie Castro. That's to third. Garcia sends it to first. That ends the inning.
まあ。
Isaac Collins steps in for the Royals.
遠いな、なんか。
And that one hammered Pereira. Long run on his horse. Can't get there. And now maybe extra bases. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Man at second. That's outside. And that is ball one. Pasquantino matched a homer in his last game. And foul ball.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking it bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
Murakami takes it himself. One gone, bottom half of the first. Bobby Witt Jr., the next to hit, takes high for ball one. Next offering is fouled back.
Pretty good pitch to take a pass at in a 1-0 count. Just not able to square it up.
Late on that fastball.
最悪。
That's a base hit. Runner from third into score. It's an RBI single. We're tied at 1. Swing and a miss. Chased it out of the zone. Swings over the top of that one.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
Struck him out looking. Wilson Contreras stands in now and watches strike one. Tanaka, 23 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2025.
しなかった
Foul
な
ball
今。
still 0-2.
なんか棒玉みたい
Went
な。
off of first with two away. And down on strikes. That's the third out.
1点取られた。
Back here in Kansas City, we head to the bottom of the
すぐさま
second.
返して
Ian
はくれなかっ
Happ
た。
steps in for the Royals. And there's a strike. Tap foul at the plate. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. And next up for the Royals, Michael Garcia. Foul ball there. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Just off the inside corner, ball one. Just misses with that one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think of. Good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone. And the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Tied up here in the early going. And that one is lifted in the air. Lee under it. And there are two down.
Hey!
Now here's a
あ、ポテンや、そうだよね。だと思った。絶対ポテンになると思った。
Two on now with two away. Collins in the box now. Takes strike one.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
Fights it off. He'll see another. First and second, two down. Here in the second game of the series. Fouls it back with two strikes.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2-2 now. Just
Inside
missed.
ball.
Really good take, especially with two strikes.
That one back up the middle and it gets through. Here comes the throw. Safe. And the runner from second scores on the play. They take the lead. It's 2-1.
Hey!
2 on, 2 outs. Swings
別
and
に
misses.
完璧に打たれてるわけじゃないんだよな。どれも。
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate.
打つしかな
And
い
they
な。
get
自
out
分
of
で
the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout and end the inning.
これ6回投げれんのかな。
No outs, runner on second.
You know, these White Sox doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
The 1-1.
自分の負けは
Runner in
自分
scoring
で消せ。
position, nobody out. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. That one fouled off, 2-2. That misses the zone, and it's a full count.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Popped up. Pasquantino settles under it. And there's one down.
カーソルが上に上がらんか
That
っ
was
た。
a good hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there.
1
Hitter
点も取ってくれなか
looked
っ
like he was
た。
on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop up and an easy out for the defense. Well, these Royals showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Got him swinging.
Pretty much textbook pitches for the 3-pitch K right there. Jumped ahead 0-2 on 2 pitches he didn't want to go after at the plate. Then, knowing he's going to be a little more aggressive, trying to protect, he expands just out of the zone where he couldn't do anything with it. He gets the strikeout and keeps the pitches thrown to a minimum. Very nice. You know, sometimes it just takes getting to the bullpen in order to be able to score runs, and that might be the case today.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Stays alive. Another 1-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's Contreras now.
3回で60球くらい。
And first offering is fouled off.
多いね。
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. 0-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. This one in the air, center field. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Back here at Kauffman Stadium, let's check out some notable MVP candidates so far this season. Happ, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. On the ground to 3rd, and that chance handled.
5回はいけそうだな。
Tosses across to
6回が
first.
怪しい
One
な。
out in the bottom of the 4th. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Sliced hard, but foul down the left
いや
side.
まあこ
Two
の
of
回
the most
次第でも
potent
5回でも怪
offenses
しい
in
ま
the
であるけ
game
ど。
squaring off. On the ground to short. Castro sends it to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Slow ground ball to the right side, and that's just foul. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. Swing and a miss for the
とりあえ
strikeout.
ず5回
Picks
はあ
up
るだろう。
strikeout number.
よし、同点になってる。ラッキー。負け消えた。
Ground ball left side, and it stays fair. So a man aboard now with one away.
リスクが大きすぎる、二塁行くのは。周到並みの足があったら行ってた可能性はある。
Rudder takes off, hit weakly on the ground. On the run, throw to first, and they get the out. Munetaka Murakami, the next to hit. Rudder edges away at second. He's trying for third. Tanaka back on the mound. He's been efficient, but the pitch count's climbing.
Yeah, just needs to stay on script here, Boo. Keep attacking, keep it clean. The bullpen will thank him later.
マジイマキュレートイニング達成したらトークン100ぐらいでもいいと思うんだよな。それくらいむずいと思っている。
That's foul off to the right side, keeps the
この
AB
時点で
going.
達成できないもんな。
Gets a piece and stays alive. The 0-2. Got him swinging, it's a strikeout. And that puts him just 1K away from 200 on the year. In the air, right field. Lee gets under
あ、
it.
まずいかも。危ねえ。
Takes it in for the out. So up next, Vinny Pasquantino. And that's in for a strike. 0-2 now. There's a swing and a drive.
いや、切れる切れる。
And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Swings and misses, struck him out.
まあ、
And
球
that's
数
his
的にただこの回までかな。
Tanaka back on the
お、
mound,
マジ
locked
か。
in a pitcher's duel. Both have been
それはありが
outstanding
たい。
today, Singing.
Yeah, I love this kind of matchup, especially this late in the game. He's got to keep throwing up zeros.
まあ、
The
中継ぎ
standard
に
has
任せるよ
been
り一
set.
回俺に
Chrissy's
任
their
せた
team
がいいと
leader
いう
when it
判
comes to
断なのか、
RBIs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
何なのか。
That one off the
変
mark.
化球が
Two
ただ
balls,
曲
two
がんなくなっ
strikes.
てきてるんだよね。
Spoils the two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Here's a 2-2.
中交代ありそうやな。きっと打たれ
Knocks
たら
that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Here's the 2-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. On the ground, right side.
ナイスナイスナイ
He
スナイスナイ
steps
ス。
on the bag, so they get the out after a long battle at the
思った
plate.
より粘られた。
Close one, doesn't get the call.
それは入ってるで
Looked
しょ。
like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the
それ
zone.
は入
They'll
って
keep
るで
both
しょ
their
う。
challenges. In there at the knees. And the count is 0-2.
それはボールだとそれはボールだと思うんですけど、まあ
Good job to fight that one off.
あんまり相手も気にしてなさそうなんでいいんですけど。
He goes down looking.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sync of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So
ストライク
hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Barely a hair out of
え、
the
それ
zone.
かすってないの
Still 2 challenges left for them.
そう
Two down, nobody on. Outside corner, there's a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he keeps
さあ打席は回ってくるんですか。回
two
って
gone.
き
The
た。
possible go-ahead run at first.
1点取れば勝ち星の権利。
Tanaka at the plate now, and that's strike one.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Ball two.
And a strike on the outside edge.
ストライクだと思う。あ、ボールでした。
Stays alive. The White Sox with the go-ahead run at first here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. That completes the strikeout, and that'll do it.
もっと弾いとけよ。
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Sam Hitches.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen.
はい、綺麗なサヨナラ。
Across is the winning run, and the
綺麗なサヨ
Royals
ナラ。
walk it off and win it 3-2. 3-2 the final score for Chris Singleton and our entire crew. I'm John Shelby saying so long.
まあまあまあまあまあまあ。不運な当たりが多かったというかなんというか。
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
Check swing, and he went strike one. These two offenses can put up runs in a hurry. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. In the air out to center. And that'll fall for a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
何でもいい。ヒットになればアウトになるよりマシ。まずいそれ。ゲッツーコース。
Over to Jazz, there's one. Over to first, safe.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more web gyms before the game is over.
Tanaka, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one.
Off the plate, ball one.
Tanaka needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Swing and a miss at a slider.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
And a curve is down and in. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And that's an 8-pitch walk. He really made the pitcher work for that one. So up next for Chicago, Dustin Harris. There goes the runner. Up the middle. Throws to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. So runner at second, 2 down. Munetaka Murakami digs in now. Man on second, 2 down. Runner breaks for third. In the dirt, and he steals third without a throw. And the tying run is now only 90 feet away. Payoff pitch. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one carrying.
おっと胸ナイス
His 16th homer of the year, and it gives him the lead in the third. It's 2-1.
The count was full, but he was ready to swing it. They thought he could blow a high fastball by him, but he was ready for it. Look at how quickly he jumped on that pitch.
And first offering is fouled off. Nobody on his team has been better at driving in runs this season, Singy. Swing and a ground ball out to short. One away here in the fifth. Tanaka digging in, nobody on, two gone, but this hitter's still dangerous.
Yep, a swing, a mistake, and suddenly it's a brand new ball game.
He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Fires over to first. Inning over. So two down. Tanaka steps to the plate for the White Sox. To the right side. Throws to first in time. And the inning is over.
まあ試合には勝った
Did a good job in the win. Singled and drew a walk in this one.
Well, every team in the
Number 24 getting set for this one. His team leading its division. Can they? One down. And up next for Chicago, Tanaka.
ついにロサンゼルスと別れを告げたか。
And he handles it himself for the out. That one almost got him. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Has room, and he makes the catch. Nelson, with a stellar run lately on the mound, really carving up lineups. Tanaka needs just one more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues.
That's ball two.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
Here's a 3-0. That one fouled off.
ボールか。
And the 3-1. Gets him to chase after that one.
Yeah, I don't think anyone's got good numbers swinging at pitches in that location.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
That could jumpstart an offense that's really struggled to score in this one. Don't want to wake a team up with the free pass.
Runner on the go. In the air, left field. And a base hit. Throw comes in quickly, so even with the runner on the move, he holds it second. Munetaka Murakami steps to the plate for the White Sox. Here's the pitch. Both runners on the move, and they're all loaded up.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
The 2-2 now. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Infield fly called there. This is Willie Castro. Here's a 2-2. High fly ball, right field. Trout ranging back. He's got it. Runners tagging from second and third. In comes the first run of the game as the White Sox take the lead.
あーだどう
Tanaka steps in. Pitcher's been gliding through this lineup, barely breaking a sweat.
Yeah, it's time to put the brakes on that cruise control. Just have to stay patient, wait for a pitch in the zone, and drive it.
Tanaka
あいや
wants another
ストライ
look
ク
at
だ
the
な今
called
の
strike. It's a challenge. And that one was indeed a strike. That knocks them down to one challenge left. 2 down, nobody on. In there for a strike at the bottom of the
ストライクだ
zone.
な
Swing
い
and
や
a
ー
miss.
いや
Struck
最
him
後のは
out.
カッ
It's
ト
an
しないとダメだ
immaculate
な
man at first. Now,
そう
Nacho
最初の
Alvarez
2球は
Jr.
どう考えて
1
も
for
無理
2. There goes the runner. Ball misses.
Outside.
Throw. Save. Tanaka locks in. No need to press, but they could really use a leadoff base runner right here.
Yeah, all you want to see is a patient, quality approach. Pass the baton and chip away.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. And there's one away.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Go ahead run on base. Ronald Acuna Jr. getting ready to hit. Stretches out and hauls it in.
ミスっ
Runner
た
down for first.
あれで二塁行くのかよ
Matt Olson stepping to the plate in a big spot now. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to. As far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some
Play made, that ends the inning. One left. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. Close one, doesn't get the call.
俺も今のは
And
ス
it's
トライクだと
2-0.
思うな
Challenge from behind the dish here. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. Still 2 challenges left for them. The 1-1. And a swing and a miss there.
He's been able to go inside as well as
今のボールか
outside,
よ
effectively working both sides of the plate in this at bat.
Man, that got him square in the mask. One away. Tie game. Go-ahead run stands at first. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
That was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. And the runner holds. Here's Acuna now. He's already homered in this game. And that's through there for a strike. 0-1.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Struck him out looking. Froze him with a backdoor. And the batter will be the shortstop, Nacho Alvarez Jr. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1. So they're all loaded up. Now he can't squeeze it behind the plate. Runners stay where they are. That's ball 1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Gurriel settles underneath it.
OK
And that is the inning. Tanaka locks in another RBI chance after a rough outing at the plate. Can erase all that right here.
Well, you got to stay locked in, Boog. And you know what? Sometimes the 5th time's the charm.
Oh, that's it.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here deep into extra innings. And that one is lifted in the air. On the move.
になんないか5打数0 さよならかーい。
A 7-5 final
そ
score.
こでさよならになるん
Singleton and
か
our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show. I'm John Shelby.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us.
きちいなそれは。
And now, Tanaka. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That one ripped, but foul.
Yeah, and making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors.
And that one gets away at the plate.
めっちゃ跳ねるやん。
And now, a man into scoring position. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in the second game of the series. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. One away. This one in the air, center field. Harris under it.
いやー伸びない。
And that is that. First and second, one out. Chadwick Trump next up for the Braves. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Runner around third on his way to the plate. In comes the run from second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for two.
Nope, outside.
Comes up empty. That's strike two. Smith aboard here at first with nobody out. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Another 1-2. Ground ball right side, and foul ball. Stays alive. Here's a 1-2. And there's a ball.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They've got him working hard out there.
And ball four, two aboard.
He's making things difficult for himself right now out there on the mound, but you know his confidence should still be high enough to get out of this, but he's gonna have to buckle down right here.
Oh, great stop. Oh, the throw is over his head. Runner around third. And they lead by two.
そのエラーはでけえ。
First and second, no outs. Kyle Teal and a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. 0-1 down. Double steal. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And there's one down.
無理だね。わ、マジモンのトラウトだ。
Brooks Baldwin, the next to hit. Runners on the move. Swinging a ground ball up the middle to second. But he beats the throw. Safe.
ただセーフなのか二塁は。
So two down. This is Willie Castro. The 0-2. In the dirt, but kept close. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And now it's 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. And that is that. One out. Runner at second. Matt Olson up to the plate. Man at second. Swing and he popped it up. Has room and he makes the catch. Throw behind the runner and they've got him doubled off.
何してんだあいつ。
Tanaka digs in now.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
That's in there. 0-1. All tied up here in the top half of inning number 7.
That's a ball.
Suarez, multi-time All-Star, 36 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. On the ground, right side, but it kicks foul. The 1-2.
Ball.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. Grounds one to short. Miller. Throw to first in time. So the go-ahead run is into scoring position. Michael Harris the second. Next up for the Braves. In the dirt. But no advance from the runners. First and second, 2 outs. Ozzie Albies will hit next.
Oh, and an 0-0 count. Not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
2 on, 2 outs. In for a strike and now just 1 pitch away from surviving the inning. Got him swinging for the K. They miss a big chance that...
2
gone. The possible go-ahead run at first. Tanaka now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Fouled off. He was late. The 0-2. Good job to fight that one off.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open.
0-2 now. Ripped on a line to center. Harris under it. That's the 3rd out. Here in the bottom of the 9th, 1 out. Chadwick Trump getting ready to hit. Runner on the go. Pitch it for a strike. And that's a stolen base. Not even. Here's Trout. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Around third. In comes the winning run, and the Braves get a walk-off win, 6-5. 6-5 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
やばい、キャッチャーが多いせいでなんか長い動画が2試合もやって投手2試合もやってないのに。
Right side, hard hit. Miller takes it himself, and now 2 gone. Tanaka needs just 1 more homer to reach 100 in the big leagues. Strike 2.
Yeah, making it to 100 homers would be quite the career accomplishment for him. Out of the more than 20,000 players to take an at-bat in the majors, less than 5% have ever hit 100 dingers.
2 down, nobody on.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
And today is draft day, singing an exciting day in terms of the future of the sport and the future of these teams. It's also changed a lot in terms of the immediacy of finding out. I mean, what was it? Carrier pigeon was how you found out about being drafted back. And he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire.
カットすらできねえ。
Out towards right center. That's well struck. Can't get there. Should be extra bases. Headed for the plate.
お
The tag, and he's
Save.
safe. They're on
Nice.
the board, 4-1. Runner in scoring position, no outs. Munetaka Murakami now at the plate. Man at second. Runner takes off for third. In the air, left field. Caught, and now a chance to double the runner off second.
危ねえ。
So up next for Chicago, Dustin Harris. Sailor 1-2. He's trying for third. That one kicks away from the catcher. And on the wild pitch, he goes down to third. Three-two. Ground ball left side. Riley fires to first. Out number 2, and another run comes in. Here's the White Sox DH, Tanaka.
Possibly thinking about home run number 100 here. He's just one shy of that milestone.
上げすぎバカチ
To first, but it pulls him off the bag. No outs. Runner at first. And up next for Chicago, Munetaka. Step off, throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Payoff pitch. Runner on the move. In there for strike 3. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. And the tying run is now in scoring position. Here's the third baseman, Dustin Harris. Runner takes off. Swing and a bouncer.
Right here.
Tosses to first, but the tying run moves up to third, so they'll be happy
さ
with
すがにあれ
that.
は進めないね。
So a runner at third, 2 men out. Brooks Baldwin steps to the plate for the White Sox. The 0-2. To the right side,
抜
Delgado.
けない。
They limit the damage here.
さあ1点を取れるかどうか。
First and second, 2 outs. Peyton Smith steps to the plate for the White Sox. The White Sox down to their final strike. Up the middle, Alvarez.
はい、残念。
And that is the ball game. Tanaka with a nice showing despite the loss.
今
It
日
was a
いいと
strong
こなかった
individual
な。
day for him, even if they couldn't quite get the win.
今
This
日
is
い
a
いと
game
こ
he
なか
can
っ
feel
たな。
really
投
good
手
about.
にしろホームランも一本もなかったな。レベルの高さを感じた。はい、ということで多分次回はホームランダービーになると思いますので、まあチャンピオン目指して頑張っていきたいと思います。はい、ということで本日これにで終わりたいと思います。さよなら。